Hello and welcome to another Let's Play on Total War Three Kingdoms. The Liu campaign has come to a close, and I put up a vote the other day between 5 different warlords. These were Sun Jian, Yuan Shu, Liu Biao, Kong Rong, and Zhang Yan. And Zhang Yan was the one who won quite convincingly with 40% of the votes. So we're gonna play as him. So we're not gonna play as him. No, we're gonna play as him. I'm going to talk through him and her talking here, because I can't understand what they're saying. They're reading off this, I believe, but anyway, so Zhang Yan, the king of Black Mountain, his starting situation is hard. He is a champion, which is good. I really thought it's going to be great having champions, especially as your faction leader, but as we've all found out recently, not recently, but we've all found out at this point, that Sentinels are actually the kings of jewels and not the champions, but it's still alright. He enables ignore forced penalties. I'm not sure if that's for him personally, or for his retinue, or for his army. I'm guessing it's faction-wide, so yeah, faction-wide ignore forced penalties, sure. And then we have plus 25% post-battle loot income, so we make a little bit more money from battles, which is always nice. He doesn't have a faction unique resource. Zhang does. I'm not going to click on her though, because then they're going to read all that shit again. He has opportunistic alignment though. Can improve relations with yellow turbans. Now I don't know exactly what this means, but he's basically kind of like half a yellow turban. He sympathizes with them essentially. So he has more options, as far as I'm aware, with yellow turbans than other factions normally have, because obviously yellow turban factions generally have no options whatsoever. And then the main thing, the reason why anyone would really want to play Zhang Yan even, is because he can ambush. Is faction-wide again. Everyone can ambush when attacking. So if there's an army in the field, not an encampment or anything obviously, but an army in the field, you attack it, and you have, I'm assuming it's a percentage, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, you have a percentage chance of just straight up getting an ambush, which is pretty damn solid, because ambushes in this game are actually really, really strong. So his playstyle focuses ambushes and opportunistic diplomacy. We have our unique units, Black Mountain Marauders, Black Mountain Outlaws, and Black Mountain Hunters. Kind of awkward. I guess I'll go into more detail on this later, but the way he plays, he's essentially very aggressive. You have a lot of charging, aggressive infantry that are very lightly armored. Which is, it sounds good, but it's kind of difficult to pull off in this game. Like in Shogun 2, I never had any issue with it. I actually quite like that playing style. But I'm more of a defensive-minded player generally, and then having to go aggressive in a campaign or a game essentially, where cavalry can absolutely wreck you if you charge them. Even, I like the way cavalry works, but because they do so much damage on the charge when you're not braced, it's very dangerous to play that way. Anyway, we'll go into more detail on that later. We got the Black Mountain Hideout, our unique building, and then we've got Yudu and Li Damu as our noteworthy characters, which are both actually just completely normal, generic generals. Final mention, I should say, is that I am playing on the first full-on patch. It's no longer a beta patch, I'm actually on the full-on first proper release, which has fixed quite a few things. I think actually it buffed a couple of my units, or one of the units at least. So that's nice. Other than that, yeah, that's there's no mods yet, there's no workshop yet, and I'm not downloading anything otherwise. And even if I were to use mods, it would just be like camera mods and stuff. But anyway, let's watch a cutscene.
火尽灰飞，点亮夜色。董卓权倾朝野，奸浊世间。洛阳一片火海，诛灭燕患后，朝野混乱。汉室倾于鸡心之上。这一切不过如历史中的潮汐，周而复始。张燕弃王室之声，皆因毫无意义可言。无论财货荣耀，黑山贼定会为之而战。天下混乱不已。大汉王朝早已被腐败吞噬，黄巾众人跨州联军高举大旗，忠于汉地的将军们立即作出回应，出兵镇压。董卓一番洗劫之下，洛阳城已焚为灰烬，
这厮真是无耻狗贼！不过这诸侯官家之事，与我何干？
大王，此人挟持皇帝，以致天下大乱。
当下还有其他要务，黄金诸党军事突起，其信仰狂热，跟董卓是一模一样。还有这联军，本就孱弱，若还让袁绍当盟主，那怎么也强不起来。他领导之下有何作为？什么都没有。他不是这块料。
天下还有其他盗匪，其他猛士。
郑江势头正猛，虽说自私自利，沽名钓誉，但是强势可靠。与其相信自负的诸侯，我倒宁愿相信郑江。
张燕大王，在下希望您能率领黑山雄兵，扫平天下的酒囊饭袋之辈。
Alrighty then, I will do just that. You may leave us now, lady. Establish your power, Lord Zhang Yan. The warlords of China have descended into civil war. Perhaps the time has come for you to descend from the mountains and make yourself known. Opportunity is found in chaos, if you have the strength to seize it. You have found allies in the warlords before, and there may yet be more to be found with the strongest of them. Yet any who oppose you, even the tyrant himself, must be crushed by the power of the Black Mountain Bandits. Claim Han Emperor Regents, beware of Zhang Yan. When to murder this army, sure. Right, one thing I completely forgot to show you guys, so I'll do it here. I can't save because I'm playing on Legendary difficulty. And not editing this in like some people sometimes claim on other campaigns. It's just, you know, that's what it is. Normally I always show it, but I just realized as I clicked on the start campaign that I just actually forgot to show it. Items. Ooh, Jade Horseman. That's pretty... Oh my goodness, we actually got some pretty decent shit here. That's... You know what, if he... Here? Is that better for him? Oh god, no, the damage is terrible. It's the same tier, but... This has 15... I guess these are... Well, these aren't unique to him. So I don't know exactly why these ones are so much... I mean, the melee attack rate's higher, but... I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, we got some good items. Our missions, that's all fine and dandy. Speaking of items, I guess I'll have a quick look at everything. So, one thing that's really useful about Zhang Yan's armor is that it gives him fatigue immunity, which is pretty solid. Full disclosure, I have actually played a little bit of the Zhang Yan campaign before, a couple days ago. In fact, I played all the campaigns that I had a vote on, because I wanted to see who I wanted to play and then I was like, well, actually, I'll just let everyone else decide. So there we go. That's, you know, I played all of them just only like a couple turns to see what's up. Right, so yeah, items. We may as well give that out right now. We've got cunning. I don't really need that on you right now, so I'm gonna hold off on that. I do want that 6 expertise though. Wait, did we get... I don't think we... No, we got 3 items. It was the axes, this thing, and that. So we actually just start with this, having that generally around. You can increase your instinct. That's fine. You are red man after all, so that's fine. You can't use that weapon. Even if I could, I probably wouldn't equip it on you. Speaking of our court, now one thing that I noticed here is that this guy is pretty upset already, and we already have a vanguard. So I actually think I'm gonna let this man go. Is that a better piece of gear? Well, you're gonna have to give that back, aren't you? Normally I don't steal off of people like this, but in this case, I think I'm actually gonna just sort of equip it on him. It does lose him more expertise, which means I lose more melee evasion, which is pretty important, even on a vanguard, maybe especially on a vanguard. Loses his speed and melee attack rate as well, but it gives him the charge bonus and 15 more armor, which is pretty good. Also need to get used to right-clicking. People have been telling me that a lot. I can right-click and that just immediately equips it. That's pretty useful. But yeah, Huang Long, he doesn't like us. I don't have no need for another vanguard right now, so this guy is going to have to get fired. I don't want to pay upkeep for someone like that right now. So see you later. We have Wang Dang, who's probably going to be going into the army, and then we have Li Damu, who's my other noteworthy character. So yeah, speaking of noteworthy characters, so there's 3 types of generals in this game. 3 tiers, if you will. You have, obviously, the legendary characters. They get 60 different stats, so 10 expertise, 20 resolve, 30 or 40. Not sure why it's in that order, but he gets 60 points. You have generic generals, like this guy, get 15 total, 5 cunning, 5 instinct, 5 of 40. And then you have different characters that for some reason are kind of in between. I think they're just important characters from history, but not quite important enough to be legendary. These guys are not that. They are just sort of generic generals. They get 15 points each. But some people, like I think Ma Tong, starts off with one of the characters that isn't quite legendary, but he's still important enough that he starts off with 30 points. Unfortunately, yeah, my two dudes don't have that. I think there's definitely a couple other generals or factions that start off with a second general that has that as well. I want to build something quickly because we're going to get a mission to build something quickly, so we're going to build this. We're going to make this into a food province because we have a Lumberyard, which gives us income from peasantry. Other than that, we start with the Black Mountain Marauder unit, which is quite expensive. It does cost scare. This is one of our unique units, of course. Again, you can see at the stats already, super aggressive, high charge bonus, high armor piercing damage as well, because they're axe units. Fairly solid melee attack rate, very good melee evasion. So it's just but the armor is 7%. So essentially, what the problem is that you're paying a ton of money for a unit that will die by getting shot by arrows, and anyone else, tanks arrows better. So it's going to be difficult to play this faction because it looks like you really want to play quite aggressively in battle anyway, especially because you can ambush, you can get into melee quickly, then it works out. But if you can't, if you fight a normal battle, it just isn't that good. But yeah, so I'm probably going to get rid of this one early on, but it's nice to have. So we have an assignment, which I'll do right away as well. So this guy's going to go into the army. So even though I'll probably have armies later on that are going to be full melee and no ranged, I think for the moment it's useful having him, so I'm not going to give him an assignment right now. So I'll give you an assignment. I don't want to lose my food. I don't need military supplies production, so I guess we'll just increase our food production. Here, yeah, that sounds fine by me. And then we have our already unlocked reform, which is down here. We get +4 military supplies. Not particularly great, if I'm being honest with you, but it's alright. And I think other than that, there's not a whole lot else we can do. I've already looked at our court. I'm not going to fire anyone else because everyone's doing something right now. So let's do the battle. Now this is going to be an ambush because we have that skill. Successfully ambushed this man. So it's just a man and 2 of his units of mounted lancer militia. So this is one of the situations where I'll be able to show you immediately what I mean. Oh, by the game crashing. Alright, load it back in. Start battle. There we go. As I was saying, I can show you guys what I mean by having cavalry on the opponent's side in an ambush, which actually works kind of counterintuitive to what you might expect. So we're ambushing, but simply because they have cavalry, it's kind of a difficult situation. Because if I were to just sort of charge my G-Militia into one of their units, and they were to countercharge me, which they would do, my unit would get absolutely demolished. So I can't do that. So what I'm either forced to do is just sit here, but they wouldn't see my unit because it's in the forest, and you have to actually be really close in this game to see units. Or I would have to basically charge them with my cavalry, which would also lose men, but not as much, and I'm more effective at charging at them. Actually, probably just put one here, and then charge in my infantry afterwards, essentially. So it's a difficult situation to be in here. I'm gonna put you in there as well right away, and I'm gonna have you go kill him. But yeah, basically what we have to do is keep our units back and then charge them in afterwards, essentially, because we don't want to have them demolish my unit on the charge. And then we got the Black Mountain Bandits, which we'll have a look at in this actually as well, because we haven't seen those yet. They are wearing their pajamas and a couple of axes. Great. I love it. Okay, so we'll start with the calf charges, I think. And then we'll charge the infantry in. And we'll charge you in, and then we'll charge you in. And then we'll charge you in, and we're gonna accept that. And I'm gonna immediately demoralize everyone as well. See if I can get some routes quickly. It's almost routing already. Did I charge everything into the same unit? I think I may have done that. But that one actually surprisingly routed just as fast as that one. Impressive. Impressive. Yeah, keep killing them off. So yeah, it still works, but if they didn't have... If they had used regular infantry units, it'd be insane, because then your cav charges into them, they countercharge you because they got nothing else to do, and you just fucking demolish them. It's just not even funny. We have no ability on him. I actually haven't checked that yet, but we have plus 900% charge resistance, which is okay if you're a strategist or something, but for a champion it's actually kind of sad. if we're being honest. Because why would you want charge? I mean, it's nice for him, but it's more of a buff for the units around you, and it's not something that you really need on a champion who's supposed to be out there killing other generals, etc. So, kind of disappointing, honestly. But that's okay. First battle was won, didn't lose too much. A couple of cavemen, a couple of cutler, G infantry, G militia actually, not infantry, not to be confused with. 11 men lost, disappointing, restarting the campaign. If I lose more than 10 men, it's all over. Alright, not gonna take the replenishment, I'll take the 220 bucks, not a whole lot of money, but... Alright, so that's done, and our next mission will have us take the Lumberyard right there, which we will go ahead and do right away. Now, this is one of those situations where it's kind of awkward, because I hate this type of battle. I hate it so much, but I don't really want to auto-resolve it, because I get a Pyrrhic victory, I lose a lot of men. If I fight it myself, I would also lose a lot of men. So that's kind of awkward. Now, normally in this kind of scenario, I would be like, yeah, starve them out, no problem. You know, makes sense, right? The problem currently is that I think if I take it right now, I know for a fact I can get trade with Liu Yu. If I were to wait a turn, then he might be trading with Gongsun Zan or Gongsun. Actually, no, not Gongsun Du. Yeah, well, Yuan Shao, the only other option, I think. But yeah, he would be trading with Gongsun Zan, because I'm pretty sure they'd be bordering after a turn, as far as I recall from the Gongsun Zan campaign. Now, I can still trade with Zhang Yan, she's going to take that, I'll trade with her, that's totally fine. But I can get, on my first reform, which is normally what I do, I would get foreign envoys, which means I can get a second trade agreement, and I can even get a third one early on as well. So I don't really want to siege him out, but if I do, I save myself a lot of units. So that could also be worth it, of course. Having said that, though, if I don't take this on turn 1, I also should cancel this building and build something else. Simply because when you take the town and you get a new mission to build a building, and if I waste the 1 turn building on this right away, it's gonna be kind of annoying regardless. Whatever I do, there's always a downside, because I need that mission to be complete as well in order to get that extra replenishment. I'm not going to siege him out for 5 turns. He might just come out immediately, but even then I'd still have the problem of it would be too late, because I would take the town on my next turn, which is after the building has been completed, so it would suck. Whatever I do here, it sucks. There's always a downside. But I hate this kind of battle, so fuck it. I'm not resolving it. Pyrrhic victory, I'll take it. Yeah, it's painful, but I think honestly if I'd done it myself I would have lost more men. I'll occupy that. Alright, so yeah, not part of that auto-resolve, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but at least now that if we finish the building, we get that, and then that'll give us a new mission to recruit units, and that'll give us the increased replenishment that we so desperately need. Commandery and Conquer. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm afraid this campaign is over. In fact, my experience of Total War 3 Kingdoms is now complete. I don't think we can top Commandery and Conquer. Jesus Christ. Alright. Gotta level up. Yeah, that's another thing. Zhang Yan starts at level 1. He does get up to level 3 very quickly, though, to be fair. We're going to take the flexibility for the extra experience. Also, one thing I found very funny about him is that he's the king of ambushing, right? And he's got a minus 50% chance of avoiding ambush. Pretty great. In general, he's got some pretty poor traits, if we're being honest. He's got +6 with -4 there, -4 +6, -4 +6, and then there's a bunch of negatives as well. He's unbreakable. Fair, but not really something you necessarily want on your champion, to be honest. I don't know. He's not great. His thing is his ambushing thing, but that's not really him. That's just the faction. If he dies, that we still have that, because that's he. Wait, that's here, not him. So actually, yeah, I should check that. The yeah, ignore force penalties is faction-wide, so everyone gets that, I'm assuming, every single unit. So actually I could see that if I just hover over units. Ignore force penalties, there you go, yeah. Cool, alright, so we can recruit units next turn. We have our mission set up. We're going to take some time to replenish. It's going to fucking take ages, in fact, to do so. Oh, and I should definitely get that trait. That was the whole fucking reason I decided to do this like this. Point 2. Do you need food? You're rich in food. How much would you really be willing to pay me for 1 food? 67 bucks on top of the trade for 1 food. I don't think I need my food, so I don't see why I wouldn't do this. It's only 670 bucks, but yeah, go on. He's all pop in a trade. Yeah, pop in a food even though he's got loads of food. Also, doesn't my I know it increases my reserves. I was gonna say, doesn't that increase replenishment as well? No, that's just military supplies. Alright, cool. End the turn. So there you go. Zhang Jiang now owns that. And then in 2 turns I'll be able to get another trade agreement, and I'll be able to get it with her. With her Yi. Alright, there's our mission to complete or construct a building. Then we get the mission to recruit 9 units. We have 7 right now, so I'll do that. We also can build something else. I want to build this because I want to get my garrison bigger there. Right, so first of all, I'm gonna get rid of this unit. And I think what I'm gonna do... So here's another... I mean, I talked about this already, but here's the problem with this... The problem that I have with this faction is because I'm a defensive-minded player. Since I'm not playing as Liu Bei right now, these guys' upkeep is fairly similar. It's 160 to 120, so it's still 40 difference, but that's not a huge deal. They're both defensive units, to be fair. This is also a defensive unit. If I wanted to go full-on aggressive, I've had to go like axe units and well, these guys, my unique units, essentially. But yeah, so my problem is that, like, do I get maybe just 2 of these spear guards, just so I can put them up front and have the enemy have something to fire at? Because if I can put these guys into turtle formation, I think it is, they just don't take any damage at all, and they can soak up all the range damage essentially from the enemy, which is very useful to have. So just having 2 of those, and then I can put the line of G militia behind them essentially, and then we'd be totally Gucci. They are more expensive. I definitely don't want to keep this unit, because first of all, if I were to get any kind of Black Mountain Marauder or Mountain unit, I would get the Spear one and not the Axe one, because they would obviously be better in a different, in the Sentinel army essentially, or Sentinel dude. So yeah, I am going to get rid of this guy, but do I want to get a couple of these guys? And if I do I get them later? I think I'll get them later, so I'll replace this one right now, and then I'll recruit 1 more here. And I probably want to get the archer boy in here, Wang Dang. Unfortunately, he doesn't like Zhang Yan, but I have, from my experience, a very short experience with Zhang Yan, no one fucking likes him, so that's not something you really have to keep in mind for him. So this will already get me enough units. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I think I'm going to get a couple more. I also wonder if I should get some crossbowmen. Again, only 30 more, and they've grown on me quite a bit recently. I think they're quite useful. What if I do that, and then they're in a row together? I don't know if I want that. I think I'll just take the 1, to be honest. Why did I do that? So, that, essentially. Maybe I'll hold off on them for now. I do want to make some more money for the moment. I definitely want to get a Trebuchet in here as well. Although yeah, that's another thing, actually. I haven't really thought about that. Recently, I've been going with 2 Trebuchets. Well, at least I have been in the Gongdu campaign, and I think I'll be doing that in this campaign as well. Then again, no. Well, I mean, I will be in the armies because I'll probably have some armies that are maybe more defensive as well, but I'll have some armies that are full melee as well, because obviously that works well with an ambush. So in the armies where I have range units, I might as well take 2 trebuchets, but if I don't have range units, then obviously, yeah, we're not going to have any trebuchets. So anyway, the point is, I don't know if I want to, like, maybe I'll actually just get, like, I don't know. I don't think I can afford 2 trebuchets in the beginning, so I think that's a good point. So I think I'll keep it. I'll leave it like this, and I'll probably recruit a crossbowman later on. But let's keep our income at least somewhat decent for the moment. This should be enough to take out this Yellow Turban livestock farm here, and then we'll take the iron mine in that place, and then we'll see where we're at that point, I think. Okay. And we are still building a building, so that's all good. I could start moving right now to take this next turn, essentially. But I think I'd rather take a little bit of replenishment for the moment. Yeah. Could also get 25% more movement range when we get that level up, which is nice. Okay. Let's get together and Got no piece we can do or anything. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Nothing happened. What a surprise. Alright, it's winter, so maybe I should wait one more turn, actually. Unless I can reach in a single turn, but even then. Alright, send a character on assignment. We've already done that too. And we got a mission to hold 4 settlements. Fair enough. Ooh, can we actually reach that in a single turn? I think we can. In that case, I'm tempted to take that this turn. There might be an army in there. There probably will be, in fact. Could still wait a turn in case I have to siege it out, because it is winter right now. I don't want to siege during winter. I'll replenish a lot more units as well if I wait a little bit longer. So yeah, I think I'll wait one more turn, and then we'll take it next turn. I think that's fair. We also got to reform next turn so I can get trade with Zhang Yan. Unless she's already trading with someone else, of course. Why, of course. There you go, there's a mission to send someone on an assignment. We get recruitment cost reduction. Get a fuck ton of people. Any of these guys like... Yes, you. You like everyone. Okay, I might actually replace this guy with him after this battle here. I'll have a look at you, though. Holy shit, this guy's level 3 already. What in tarnation? I don't want this guy, though. I mean, he looks pretty good. But... First of all, he's loyal to Dongzhou, but most importantly, he is he doesn't like my main dude. So this guy does. He's got 10 cunning. That's always nice. This guy too. And I wouldn't mind recruiting a sentinel, but I don't really. Again, I don't really want to spend money on that right now. So I am gonna recruit Mao Ji, but I will do it after the battle. And upgraded that. I think I want to upgrade this further. I want to get this garrison up as fast as possible, essentially. I should still be able to recruit that guy after that anyway, so that's all good. Alright, let's go and attack this place. Also, actually, hold on, let me see, first of all. While I have more men remaining still. If I get that... I should check first, actually. Hold on. So yeah, she's not trading with anyone yet, so I will get that extra trade. Make me quite a bit more money. Do I have any more food? Yeah, I got 4 more food. Although I think that's from the assignment, isn't it? Well, I'm still getting more food as well, aren't I? Not really. Whatever. The assignment lasts like 15 turns or something. Yeah, so if I give you an extra food or 2... Let's see how much you're willing to pay me for that. Okay, there's a big jump right there. Yeah, it's probably not worth going for that extra jump, so let's just go down to 1 food. There you go, 92. And the trade for 1 extra food. Sounds good to me. Thanks, M9. Up to 1,500 bucks. Alright, now we attack this little bitch. Alright, there's an army in there. Decisive victory. Still medium losses if I were to do that. Do I siege him out? Surrender, you little bitch. Nope, alright, fair enough. Guess I'll siege them out. They'll take attrition after a turn, otherwise they'll sally out. That's fine too. Yeah, that's all good. I'm alright with that. Making quite a bit of money. I'm still upgrading that, so that's all fine too. Cool. Sounds good. Ooh, Zhang Yan has recruited a new general. I wonder how large her actual stack is. Okay, they sallied out. That's fine by me. Okay. We get a couple of archers, couple of yellow turban horsemen, couple of peasant spearmen, a healer, and 2 yellow turban warriors. All full HP. So they actually have more men than I do. So yeah, it's actually not bad for them, to be honest. If we're looking at it that way, they actually have more men than me. And their units aren't terrible, except for the peasant spearmen. Which are... They're still good against Cav, but that's what I love about this game, is that any old shit unit with a spear in its hand is good against Cav. That's just the way it should be. I love it. That's honestly like one of my favorite parts of this game. The fact that shitty units still have a role. Back to Shogun 2 times, essentially. I love it. I absolutely adore it. I'll keep the Cav on both sides. They actually, yeah, the reinforcements are coming from there, so the initial force is just those couple of units. The 2 yellow turban swordsmen. Oh yeah, I was gonna replace you. Oh. I kind of forgot. Well, I was going to do it after the battle, so never mind. I didn't forget. That was totally my plan. Alright, so yeah, he's fucking all the way back there. Are they going to wait for their reinforcements, or are they coming to me? They're definitely waiting. You don't want a duel, do you? Nope, you definitely don't. Alright, well, in that case... Oh yeah, I keep getting this question over and over. That movement order, select what you want, hold Alt. I've explained this so many times in the Gongdu campaign as well, and I think even in the Liu Bei campaign towards the end. Hold Alt, left click, gives you that option, then press Control if you want to rotate it, and then just move the mouse around as much as you want. If you don't want to do the order, right click. Boom. Simple as that, guys. And I know I've probably already had that question several times by now. It's just madness how many people don't realize that yet. And I understand it's not really easy to... There's keybinds though, you can just look at the options. But, you know, I'm a YouTuber, I guess I look at all this shit and I do my research. And some of you might not be playing, you know, well, 90% of you will not be playing Total War as much as I do, so I always like, that's the annoying thing about being a YouTuber, or at least being, just in general, I think it's relevant. If you're obsessed with someone, like I'm obsessed with Total War games, well not obsessed, but I love them. So I play him all day, every day, essentially. And then people ask me a question that is like super generic to me, it's like just the most basic thing, like unit size. I'm like, how the fuck do you not know this, you fucking idiot? And then I'm like, well, it's because these people don't play this game as much as I do, so yeah, it's not like the most obvious thing in the world. Although, to be fair, I think the unit size one is always a bit iffy. Like, come on, just check the options at least before asking me. Just check the options. It's right there. It's in the options menu. I swear it's right there. Anyway, enough bullshitting. I kind of want to just do something before I get into melee here, but I'm a little bit wary of the cab right there. Just give these guys a pretty charge. Are they gonna? Yeah, they're gonna hold back because of that. That's all right. That's all right. Give me the old charge of Rooney. 20 men. You get the fuck out of there. You've done all right. You did well. Killed 23 men. Fantastic. Now, leave. Also, I'm going to start bringing you guys all the way to the flank. Fortunately, I've got cav on both sides. Normally, they always bring all their cav on one side, but apparently this guy's got to be fucking different, huh, Liu Bei? So once we got into range, I guess I'm going to go back in there again. Got the cooldown reduction thing, but I don't use that enough, actually. For being totally fair here, totally honest. For being honest with each other. I like to be honest with you guys. Right. Get into range, and then get charged by my men. You are weak, says the guy hiding at the back. Your words are as pathetic as you are. Okay, why don't you charge into this blob here, and you go kill some cavalry. Can't really charge you guys in there yet. Okay, we're being shot at, which means you guys can go front now. The firing has commenced. Give it a morale debuff too. Probably should have timed that with these guys charging in as well. There's still a peasant spearman there. Bit awkward. Oh my god, you're fucking dying, aren't you? Have you tried not doing that? Alright. I'm loving these blobs here. Let's get into blobs. Oh my god, you're dying rapidly. Fuck me, you're weak. Get the hell out of there, son. You keep him busy at least. Don't let him escape. Okay. That unit got fucking wrecked to Rooney. Oh shit, I did not pay attention anymore. Didn't lose many men there though. Yeah, they weren't braced yet. Apparently. I can tell with relative safety that that unit was not braced. Keep killing everything. You're doing alright. Alright, I want you to get in here. That unit's gonna rout. Get in there. See you later, Yellow Turban Warriors. Really solid unit that, by the way, as I found out from my campaign with the Yellow Turbans. Okay, yeah, maybe not staying in there anymore. Maybe that's over now. But it's over now. You're in melee with that unit, okay. That's gonna die really quickly. Where's our general at? Go kill him for me. Look, the enemy run. Craven. Morale debuff will probably do it here as well, to be honest. Actually, go kill him. Yeah, I want him dead specifically, please. Holy fuck, this shit is firing at me while being attacked. Oh my god, this charge is horrible. Oh, this is actually kind of sad. I'm getting wrecked now by archers. Okay, if that... Can we just get a master out, please? Right about now. That'd be great. Please. I'm losing more men than I need to here. Okay, that unit's... Is that the shittiest charge in the known universe? I think it might have been. He is not even close to being wounded yet. What is happening? This is what I mean about Zhang Yan not being particularly useful. He just doesn't seem to do much damage. Look, we just got a full-on hit on him there. Nothing happened. Okay, you're gonna have to stay in melee with them. His melee attack's horrible. Okay, they're running. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Let's have you go chase off random units as well. There we go. Alright, you keep killing him. You start killing other units, please. You go there, and then you go there. Or maybe over there first. How much is remaining there? 3, no? Actually, you go there, and then you go here. Did you kill that guy? Oh. I heard some yelling. I thought maybe you kill him. Ooh, see, now he's chunking him. There you go. That's the kind of chunks I want to see. They've gone. Okay, so that unit at least survived. But other than that, I think we killed enough that it's going to be okay. You have killed that unit. Go kill them. Alright. That was successful enough. It was a bit painful with my cav towards the end. The units just wouldn't route. It's the downside of Lancer cav. They're fantastic on the charge, but just being in melee, even with an archer unit, you can tell they just don't do much damage. That's alright, though. Alright, cool. Wasn't bad, though. Lost, what, like 300 men or something? No, we had 1700 something, so 250? 263. My random guess, I have no idea how much we had before. 274, close enough. A little bit of money. Ooh, 8% replenishment over $100. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with that one this time around. Okay, so we didn't get it yet, which means something did survive, but that's okay. We'll take it now. Couple of cowboys. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Even if we have taken it, because the way the game works, where you still use your entire turn to take the town, even if it just gets given to you, essentially. Got ourselves a level up, though. I already know I'm going to go for this one. Extra available army. Don't really care about that, but the campaign movement arrangement commanding, which he is doing, is very useful. Might even be able to get there in a single turn. Well, not yet, but I think it happens next turn, that extra movement, so then we could. Can upgrade, but that is expensive. Holy shit. I have the money, though, so let's go for it. Having said that, I am going to replace this guy right now with Mao Ji. Because they like each other. Also, what ability do you have? Oh, yes, that's why. Perfect, okay. Let's recruit those units again. And I'm actually probably going to let that other guy go. He hadn't leveled up yet. Another clay rat, fantastic. They became mates. Oh, they became mates and then he got fired immediately. Fantastic. Killed Liu Pi. Oh, he fucking had it coming. He, that asshole. Okay, so yeah, we have Wang Dang. And I don't know if I'd be using him again. So I'm kind of tempted to just let him go. I probably wouldn't mind using him again. But currently, there's no way that I'm going to be recruiting a second army anytime soon. Like, at the very best, I would recruit, like, just a general or two to, like, hold a place or something if I get attacked where I'm not defended. But that would never be a strategist, because they don't do anything in melee. So I think Wang Dang has... served his purpose for me right now. Mao Ji has taken over, simply because he likes my faction leader. Very important trait, though, to be fair. Still have 1 turn of replenishment, so that's going to go away after this, I'm afraid. So we're not going to be 3 turns till replenished. Do I recruit more? I can definitely afford more. Do I want to get that crossbowman and trebuchet in there now? Get the extra 10% replenishment for this turn, at least. I definitely want to get these... Oh, I can't really afford much, can I? I can cancel the building. Could I recruit both of those? No, I couldn't. I don't really want to cancel the building, if I'm honest with you guys. But I do want to get these guys in now. Nah, I don't think so. It's just too expensive right now. I think I might not even recruit the crossbowmen. Just keep it all one thing. Archer or militia. These guys are definitely better in some ways, worse than others. It's nice to have a little bit of armor piercing damage in there as well, but they're only 30 more expensive. I just don't like having two different types of units, unless it's like an even amount. If I had 2, 2, 2, like 2 of these, 2 of them, 2 of them, that would have been okay. But if I have 4 of them, and then 1 of them, and then 1 of them, it's like, well, I might as well just have 5 of these guys. A little bit cheaper too. Then I can actually still get a Trebuchet as well. I'll get the bonus from the replenishment right now. Bit archer heavy, to be honest, but... yeah, I think I will. And then next turn we recruit a couple of these. Actually, I cancelled that building, didn't I? Oh, I can still make the building if I do that as well. I think I found what my plan is, isn't it? And then next turn we recruit these guys. Or actually, no, I recruit them. Yeah, 2 of these guys, and then we just hold off on the cav. Having these guys is more important. A couple of cav is useful, but... Alright. Wang Dang is fucked off. Wang Dang is gone. That didn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Apologies for that. Any wars? Not just yet, it seems. Military access. You fucking what? How dare you even ask me that? How do you like me? Oh, you like me quite a bit, in fact. How much do you like me? 17. That's very, very fucking friendly. But too friendly for my liking, actually. Yeah, I don't think I want non-aggression with you, I'm afraid. I don't, like, you're definitely on my hit list. Not for the moment, but you will be at some point. We're trading with you, so, you know, not for the moment for sure, but... Also getting that sweet 1 food for 67 bucks from you, so... yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that one. Thanks. But no thanks. Gongsun Zan declared, well, even more reason not to be friends with him. The Black Mountains move. Time moves relentlessly, waiting for no man. Gongsun Zan and Yuan Shao begun to war over their lands. Perhaps you could liberate some from Yuan Shao? Yet to your other flank, Zheng Jiang eyes your land covetously. Maybe she instead should be targeted. Or I can do neither, which makes a lot more sense to me. I can either fuck myself over by attacking one of the strongest early game factions in Yuan Shao, or I can attack the only other bandit person that I might be friends with, and I would like to have her in my faction. Oh, that's one thing I haven't shown you guys, but I can do it in a minute, but it's very relevant. I've seen people comment about how you can marry Zhang Yan on turn 1 to, or turn 2 it would be, to Zheng Jiang. But I haven't actually seen that as being possible yet, because I checked it on turn 2 in the other campaign. It can't be turn 1 because she doesn't own this yet on turn 1. Maybe if you're playing as her, but yeah, there's no marriage available. So what I'm assuming happens is that she just marries some random bloke on turn 1 for her, which means that when we get the moment we can actually diplome with her on turn 2, the option's already gone. Because she's married to some random dude. She just uses the seek spouse button or whatever. Well, the AI does. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, I can do neither, so I don't know if there's a downside to that. Am I going to get attacked by both of them at some point? Is there going to be like a follow-up event to this? I don't know. There's no following the story, otherwise I would choose that one. But I guess this didn't happen in the story, because I guess the Black Mountain clans wasn't really a thing. Or maybe it was, but not like to this extent. So I'm going to do neither. Fuck off. He was always attacked when least expected, so decided to wait for a more auspicious moment. Yeah, that sounds pretty fair, to be honest. To me and to be honest at the same time. We can reach in 1 turn. Well, would you look at that? I certainly would. Can upgrade that. I did want to recruit some more units, but I guess money is always nice. Or spending money on buildings that don't really make me more money, but still, it's nice. Is nice. I do want to get the upgrade on the town too. It's only level 2, which is kind of pathetic. We're not really making much money, to be honest. And we haven't even got a full stack yet. Right, question. Do I wait a turn to replenish more men? I still get the mustering bonus. Which, of course, I only get if I sit still. God, I feel like every turn is such a big choice. Do I attack now and lose more men, but get a town a turn earlier? do I wait an extra turn but risk getting attacked by other people because I'm not strong enough and I'm waiting too long? It's difficult. I don't know what's in there. It could be a force, could be nothing. If I remember actually from the Zhang Yan campaign, there is something there, but I don't remember exactly. That was like before the game was released, so I don't remember. Yeah, I don't really want to waste a mustering upkeep increase, to be honest. Maybe one more turn? I don't know. I think we're gonna go for it, fuck it. Probably siege them out if there's something there. There is definitely something there. Could do a night battle, but close victory if I were to auto-resolve it. See the map. Oh! Well, no, yeah, we're definitely not fighting that one manually, I can tell you that much right now. Yo, you wanna fucking go? No. Alright, we'll starve them out here, that's fine. No replenishment for now, but that's okay. If they sally out right away, which they likely will do, at least I get to replenish a bunch, possibly, so that's always nice. Okay, and if they do, then we'll do another battle. Should be good. Should be good. Go on, sally out. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, they didn't do it. Well, that's unfortunate. Can I get a decisive victory? Still a close victory. Decisive victory. Still medium losses though. But it has gotten better. Do I wait another turn? See what else we can do. Ooh, who the fuck's this guy? Shizong. I think he's just a regular dude with better armor, but looks pretty cool. He's level 4. You mad lad. Defender's Letter. I don't think I've seen that before, actually. Loyal to Ma Tong. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. That's fine. Oh, what abilities we got? Binding Fury. Better than his shitty ability, for being honest. I'm almost tempted for his cool piece of gear, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Oh, he's actually... Is he... Nope. No. Sorry, mate. I have no need for a champion right now. It's mainly the thing, to be honest. Got a level up on that guy who's doing this. Fantastic. You are gonna get the... Yeah, replenishment. This is solid. Although, it's only when you're commanding. Still good, though. Yeah, if I get all this stuff, he actually should be a commander, so that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that. Strong, healthy, humble. This guy's really solid. He might be better than fucking Zhang Yan. That's your name. You almost yelled it there. Xiaoyang! Okay, do I wait one more turn? Do I auto-resolve it? It's still a close victory, isn't it? No, it was decisive, but it was still medium losses. The other thing is, of course, if I take it a turn sooner, I also replenish faster. Alright, well, I replenish a turn sooner, but I lose more men. But I replenish them sooner, so it's like, it's a bit of a trade-off, isn't it? Don't really want to delegate it. I think I'll wait one more turn. Yeah, fuck it. Wait one more turn. Okay. And I can't afford anything. Plus, well, actually I'm already building something everywhere, so that's okay. As long as no one else declares war on me, and we're good. Mathematician for 261 on lot of respect. Now, however, something... I know it's coming out of left field with this one, but do you need some food? I have some food. Be willing to let go for 97 per turn. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, the other jumps are too big for the next one. 97 per turn. That is exactly how much 2 food is worth to me. So that's wow. What a coincidence that is. Actually, isn't that food from the event? Oh fuck! I need to get some more food. Attacker reinforcements. Ooh. Siege progresses, but our assaulting forces grow weary and supplies run low. A nearby village loyal and abundant in resources could possibly aid us. Shall we call on them to help? Reduces population in Taojian, which is here. And I get military supplies for my army. You know what? I'll do it. Let's take whatever aid we can get in these difficult times. Reduce the population in the town we're currently besieging. Apparently they're up for it. Alright, it's more to say. Oh god! Get it over with. Fine, I'll click the button. Don't make me look at this any second longer. Alright. Bunch of money. Occupy that shit. Please get it out of here. Oh god, go away. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that. That bug has happened to me a lot in the Gongdu campaign as well. Okay, we need to reach second marquee. Sure. I'll get it done. Level 2 for this man. You are gonna go for this charge speed. Yes, definitely. We need some more speed. Give me them drugs. Build the farm laborer camp. I want to upgrade this. I do want to recruit some units too, but we have the money for that, so that's okay. We can do both things. Definitely gonna get these two here now. Get the fuck out of my face. So yeah, I can get my Black Mountain Outlaws, which are quite solid, but they're just so expensive. 200 bucks per turn is just not something I want to pay for a unit that has 7% armor right now. It just isn't gonna do for me. I'll get these boys. Expensive too, but at least I have a couple of defensive boys. I'd rather they be up here, but whatever. Yep, buildings, whatever. Go away. Wan Dian, killed in battle. See you later. Ranked up. We already did that. Faction or mission success. All right. We have a damaged building here. How unfortunate. The mine. I'll get it repaired. I know it repairs over time as well, but I'm not sure how much it repairs per turn. I think I'd rather just get it done right now. Then again, I guess I could do science. 165. Is that going to get repaired in 1 turn or 2? Maybe there is an actual number attached to it. It'd be nice to finally know, because I always just kind of repair it because I don't want to take a chance. Take a chance on me. Alright, any diplomacy that we can do? Any quick fucking deals? You want peace. I can't get anything else out of it unless I can get more. No, we don't. So even though our faction is supposed to get more options, yeah, Yellow Turban faction is too low. But we're supposed to get more options though, but apparently we don't. So I don't exactly know how that works. I might piss people off by getting peace of him, to be honest, but on the other hand, it makes me appear stronger than I am. So piecing out of him might not be a bad idea for that reason. Well, I say him. It's just obviously it's Yellow Turban Rebellion. Yeah, so I'll peace out. I don't see any other towns around here I could take. And there's probably some around there still around Kongrong, but it's not relevant to me, is it? Okay. So all I gotta get in here is a couple more mounted Lancer Militia and then a couple spears or maybe even swords. I don't know. It's a bit weird my army's looking now. I'd prefer to have these two in here, but that's not possible, so because then I could have 6 G Militia and the same thing, and then 2 in a different one. Like 2 different units in a different place as well. Alright, so 165. Let's see if that repairs itself. Donjo. Oh, I totally forgot to show you guys the marriage thing not being there. It's a bit late to show that now anyway, but... Swear. Oh yeah, it was still broken. So yeah, there exist no 2 characters in these factions who can be married, and then there's also join our faction through marriage, but the leaders of this faction cannot marry. I can definitely marry, I can guarantee that much. Nope, not there. Seek spouse. I have insufficient funds, but yeah, otherwise I could. But apparently she just can't. Either she's already married, or I don't know what. So yeah, there's something iffy going on there. Now, I do still get mustering replenishment if I stay here, but I think I'd rather go to this farm. I can also reach this place in a single turn. I want to murder this person. They are trading. I do have a reform, so actually I can get my 3rd trade. You're trading with each other, so I kill him off, I can get trade with Han Fu, but I don't know if I want to get trade with Han Fu. Because he's basically right next to me, and I would probably want to expand that way at some point. In the not too distant future. Can we actually trade with anyone? That's a solid no. Sorry, I had to cough there. Well, either way, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, and then we'll decide that next time. So, not entirely sure what we're doing next, because I'm kind of tempted, since I can actually get here in a single turn. Having said that, I would imagine there's probably a force in there, since this is their only town that they own. And also, it brings me kind of in a location. It makes me border Yuan Shao, who's down here right now, which is kind of nice. We can follow the pins and just kind of see where these people are. But yeah, so I don't know if I want to take that, although it's a nice little target right now, to be honest. But I think we definitely want to take this town from the Han Empire first. And then I guess if I do that, I won't be in range to take that anymore. But yeah, take that, and then I'll take Han Fu or something, unless we get attacked by someone else. Well, either way. Wait, did I spend money on something already this turn? Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's cancel that for now. Oh, and I was going to check this. Yeah, so this is still busted. Okay, it's repairs for 150 per turn. Good to know. Because it was 165, reduced by 115. That's nice. I need to remember that number forever, because that's actually very useful to know. But yeah, that'll be that for now. Next time we're going to take this town, unless something else crazy happens. Or we're going to go there, but I don't think I will. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching the first episode of the Zhang Yan campaign. As I've done with the other two first episodes, I will let you guys know that if you haven't bought Free Kingdoms yet but are planning to do so, please consider using the link at the top of the description. You get the game cheaper than on Steam. You still get a regular Steam key. It's an official licensed retailer that I am affiliated with. You get an extra 10% off if you use my code SmartDonkey at checkout. If the game is region locked for you, change the currency in the top left of the screen. And that's it. So, thank you guys once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, have a good day and goodbye.